did Lenin's Vanguard Party transform Marxist ideas? Imagine a world where ideas about social change are not just about theory but about action. That's what Lenin aimed for with his concept of the Vanguard Party. But did this approach change the core of Marxist thought? Let's find out. Marx believed that the working class would naturally develop revolutionary consciousness through their daily struggles. He thought that once workers understood their exploitation, they would rise up and overthrow capitalism. But Lenin saw things differently. He argued that workers, focused on immediate needs, wouldn't automatically see the bigger picture of systemic change. Lenin's solution was to create a disciplined group of professional revolutionaries. This group, called the Vanguard Party, would educate workers about the true nature of their oppression. They would connect everyday struggles to the larger goal of overthrowing capitalism and establishing socialism. This was a big shift from Marx's idea that workers would spontaneously develop revolutionary awareness. The October 1917 Russian Revolution is often seen as proof of Lenin's approach. The Bolsheviks, organized as a vanguard party, led the working class to take power. Meanwhile, the Mensheviks believed workers would develop revolution on their own but failed to lead effectively. The Bolsheviks' success made the Vanguard Party model popular among communist movements worldwide. Lenin didn't just copy Marx, he adapted his ideas to fit the specific conditions of Russia. Marx's theories were based on industrialized societies, but Russia was mostly rural and less developed. Lenin's Vanguard Party was meant to guide the revolution in these unique circumstances. It trained cadres in Marxist ideas and coordinated revolutionary efforts across regions. This approach did more than lead a revolution. It created a structure for ongoing political education, strategic planning, and alliance building with peasants and oppressed groups. In Russia, where the working class was small compared to peasants, this coalition was vital. The Vanguard Party helped build a broad base for revolutionary change. Some argue that Lenin's emphasis on the party's role in guiding the revolution marked a departure from Marx's vision of workers' self-organizing. Others see it as a practical adaptation to the realities of early 20th century Russia. Lenin's model addressed obstacles like low literacy and limited political experience, making revolution more achievable. The influence of Lenin's Vanguard Party didn't stop in Russia. Many communist parties in countries like China, Vietnam, and India adopted similar models. This shows that Lenin's ideas tackled real organizational challenges faced by revolutionary movements everywhere. Today, the idea of a vanguard party has faded in many countries, including the United States. Modern Marxists focus on building broad working-class organizations like unions and political parties. But the core idea remains: organized leadership is essential for revolutionary change. So, did Lenin transform Marxist ideas? It depends on how you see it. He took Marx's principles and turned them into a practical plan for action. His Vanguard Party was not about replacing Marx but about making his ideas work in the real world. It became the main way to turn revolutionary theory into actual power. That's why Lenin's contribution is seen as a key development in the history of communist thought.